If I could fix one ailment that typically afflicts old people, I was thinking about this. It wouldn't be dementia or anything like degenerative. It wouldn't be maybe just some of that like day-to-day pain they typically have to go to. It wouldn't be any of the common diseases that they typically get. Obviously, I mentioned Alzheimer's, but I'm also thinking of like a cancer. It wouldn't be anything medical. It would probably be that they walk slow. I would speed them up. I would heal them from that. Because that's what bothers me. That's what impacts me. Today I was walking to Kroger just because I wanted to buy some buffalo wings, and it took me 5 minutes to get inside because I was stuck behind a pair of old people. And I could have kind of gone around them, but then you feel rude, and you don't want to disrespect old people because by nature of them being around a while, they are worthy of our respect. But goodness, do they walk slow? They're so slow. They're always walking slow. You know how many times throughout a year where I have to walk at intentionally such a deliberately slow pace that my body starts to hurt? That I start to feel the pain? There's just no speed with these people. There's no agility, but not that either of those things are really required for a normal paced walking. Right? You don't need to be quick in the 40-yard dash. You don't need a lot of agility. You don't need a lot of side-to-side movement. I just need you to be able to keep your legs going forward. And I understand that being old comes with its challenges. But your ability to keep both legs moving forward at a decent pace cannot be one of them. Stretch. Warm your body up next time before you head to Kroger. All right, get ready to get moving. Because you're impacting my life. There's nothing selfless about this thing that I would fix, right? If I was a superhero, I wouldn't save other people's lives. I would make my own life better. That's right? That's what billionaires do. They're basically superheroes. They could be. And so I'm just saying that if instead of being a billionaire, I had a superpower of healing, I would use it on the things that inconvenience my life. An old person that I don't know having cancer, like that doesn't impact my life, as sad as that sounds. And so in this, I still have grandparents, and there's still old people in my life who I do care about, and so I guess if we really want to if we want to really live in this hypothetical for a moment of I am able to heal one thing, am able to fix one thing about all old people. Like, would I say that old people just can't get cancer? Does that count as the thing I could fix in this hypothetical? It's my own hypothetical, so why not? It's tough to say a specific medical thing that I'd want to fix from everybody because, again, if I'm thinking selflessly about what's going to best benefit me, all of the grandparents in my life are going to suffer from different things. So if I say, no more, and especially particularly cancer, right? Cancer is such a general thing that I'm going to have to pick one in this hypothetical situation. I can't just be like, no more cancer. It has to be no more prostate cancer, right? But if I pick one of those two things, ultimately, what I'm saying is that all four of my grandparents aren't going to die from prostate cancer. And so if I pick that as the thing to heal, because one of my grandparents has it, then what about the other three? But all of my grandparents walk a little slow now because of their age. Plus, think about this too. Think about how much more life these old people could live if they were able to walk at a normal speed. It takes them 2 hours to get to Kroger. To walk from the parking lot to Kroger. That takes their whole day. So really think about how good this is going to be for them. My goodness, actually, yeah, because this thing started out pretty selflessly, admittedly so, of me saying, look, hey, I am sick and tired of having to walk behind old people who are slow. But ultimately what I'm doing is I'm going to let them experience so much more life. Right? Old people on vacation going on walks across the beach. It's an all-day activity just to see half a mile. Now they get that crap done in half an hour, and they have the rest of their day to go jet skiing or hit the bars, like whatever they want to do, they can go do that. They have more time now to do that. I think sometimes I'm hard on myself about my goodness as a person, about whether or not I am a good person. I typically will lean into the fact that I'm not, the fact that I am selfless, the fact that I am selfish, the fact that I'm not selfless. But ultimately, if what I'm doing is good, even if it is selfish, if there's an overall good to it, maybe that's okay. Right? Maybe me choosing to help old people walk faster, that is selfish of me because that's what impacts me, but also that's going to help them in their life. Wow. What a discovery here today, folks. Let's do it again sometime soon.